Hi everyone, so today I am going to show you how I highlight and contour my face for an everyday look. This video is basically geared towards older women or men and people that work in an office where you can't be, where it's not really acceptable or appropriate to have heavy makeup on. So if you want to see how I achieve that look, please stay tuned. So now I'm going to start by prepping my face. I already have moisturizer on my face, so now I'm going to use a primer. And the primer I'm going to use today is this Becca Backlight priming filter. And this is what I received in one of my beauty boxes. Okay, so next thing is color correct. I do have dark circles up under my eyes and a little discoloration, so I'm going to color correct. So to color correct, I am going to use this palette, and this is from MAC, and this is their dark concealer palette. So I am going to use this orange right here. Now with my damp sponge, I am going to blend it out. Okay, foundation. So foundation, I am going to try the Maybelline Better Skin, and this is coconut. And to blend this, I am going to use a stipple brush, and this is from e.l.f. And just blend it out. So for right up under my eyes, I'm going to use this sponge, and this is by NYX. And I'm going to take what I have left in my hand, on my hand, and I am going to add that to my under eye. And usually if you're older, or I think some young folks may have fine lines up under the eyes. I do have some fine lines, so usually what I do to pack in the foundation on the fine lines is just keep pressing the foundation until it dries, and then I don't get any creasing. And that's it as far as the foundation. Now usually if I have time, I just usually let my foundation dry before I put anything else on my skin. Right now this foundation dries pretty fast, so that's why I used it for this demo. So the next thing is to highlight. You can use whatever products. My highlights are never the same. because I have so many different products, I'm always using different stuff. So for this video, I'm going to stick with the MAC palette since it has different shades in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is contour. I like doing the dark colors first, and I'm going to use this dark. And where's my little thing? And I'm going to use this little brush right here. And I'm never neat, so I don't even try to be. I know some people try to be nice and cute and neat. This is what you're going to get. So now I am going to get the sponge and blend it. And I like doing one color at a time because it's easier. Okay, so now for the highlight. And for the highlight, I am going to use this shade right here. And I think this shade is NC45. And I'm going to use the same brush. And the reason why I'm putting it right here is because the foundation is dry. So if I'm going to mess up my foundation if I like drag it, because this concealer is pretty thick. And basically I do the concealer under my eyes the same way as I do my foundation. I keep packing it in until it's dry so I can make sure that it gets in between the fine lines. Because if you put any powder on it, you're going to be able to see your fine lines. And once the powder is in it, it is so hard correcting it. And that's it as far as highlighting. Now for powder, I'm not going to set it with any type of setting powder because it's an everyday and I don't want that highlighted look for work. I'm not taking any pictures, so this is basically what you do. So for my powder, I am going to use my favorite, which I've done hit pan, and this is Sephora finishing powder, and this is in Cool Mahogany. And I just pat it. I pat it on first, and then I blend it in. Now, for the fine lines, with this big brush, you cannot get in between your fine lines really good. So what I do is just get a blending brush and I pack it in. This is what I do. It's sort of hard trying to put powder in between your fine lines with that big old brush. I don't see how people do it, but I've learned that you miss the very important part of your eyes, which is your under eyes. And just to make sure everything is blended, just go over it one more time. And that's it as far as the highlighting part. Now, I always do my contouring. It doesn't matter what type of look I'm going for. I do like to accentuate my face. For the contouring, I'm going to use Mocha, and this is by Black Radiance. Let me open it for you. And that's what it looks like. And it's really not that dark, so that's why I like using it for every day. And I always use the brush. Highlighter I'm going to use. Did I just break this? Yeah. Oops. Okay, this is an e.l.f. highlighter, and this is Warm Tan. Let me see if I can. And that's what it looks like. So for blush, I am going to use another by e.l.f. And this is the dark one. And that's what it looks like. I'm actually going to use this shade right here. This is like my favorite shade. It has little glitter speckles in it, but you really can't see it once you put it on the skin. And I only use a little because this is very pigmented. And I like to blend it in with the highlighter, so that's why I usually do my highlighter first and then do the blush, because it gives the blush like a little glow too. Because I do my blush very light. And gradually do it. And that's it. So I am going to finish my eyes and I will be back. Alright you guys, so this is the final look after I just finished my eyes and put on a little lip gloss. I am going to use MAC Fix Plus to blend everything together. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this was helpful for you, for those that want to highlight and contour but don't know how to necessarily do it so light so that when you go to work, you won't have that cake face. So until the next video, I will see you later. Bye bye.